Alright. Now, before I say anything I have to say in this video, I just want all the people to know, before you bet anybody, before you even make your prediction yourself, you better make sure that you watch this video. Because when I make predictions on battle rap, which is rare, I goes in. Because for those of the people that already know me, I have another channel where I strictly only talk about boxing. Only, that's it. And on this channel, I talk about battle rap, fighting. It's a mixture and a blend of everything. Okay? But when I get to my battle rap, which is mainly the big matches, I goes in. And I barely lose. So before you bet anybody, you better watch this video. Nobody makes predictions like me. And I consider battle rap a mental fight. Facts. So let's get to this shit. Who's going to win this battle out of Charlie Clips and Matt Hoffa? Now, before you even watch this video, before you even watch the full video, if you follow my content, share, subscribe, and all that good shit. Alright? If you hate the content, make sure you dislike. Fucking tell the whole world my channel sucks and all that bad shit. But let's get into this shit. Because the things about my prediction is unique. I give you the good and bad of both fighters, aka mental fighters. Not only I give you the good and bad of both fighters, I also give you what I call a deep comparison. Nobody has done this. And if somebody starts to do this, I just want you to look at the date. Because I guarantee you somebody's going to try to take my little trend that I'm doing. Or somebody's going to try to imitate. But like Smack says, you can't copy respect. And yeah, I don't have a lot of subs now, but once the people start to notice that this dude is the truth, you better let me in. Young Buck's voice. So, pause. It's fucked up. You gotta say pause even when you shout out Young Buck, man. Yeah, Young Buck, you're definitely guilty on that shit. It's fucked up. I gotta say pause every time I even say your fucking name. Let's get into this shit. The good and bad for both fighters. Mental fighters. Now, let's get into Charlie Clips first. Now remember, I'm going to only name bad for both mental fighters, but remember, one man's bad is another man's goods. Marinate on that. You'll understand if you're new here. So, let's talk about Charlie Clips. The bad thing about Charlie Clips, when it comes down to Mav Hoffa, there's so much shit to talk about. Mav Hoffa could talk about that situation in Cali. Mav Hoffa could talk about Charlie Clips just being a bitch, period. Mav Hoffa could talk about Charlie Clips smiling too much. Mav Hoffa could talk about Charlie Clips, faking like he was a vegetarian. And we all fucking know that Charlie Clips is somewhere eating fucking cheeseburgers, Pizza Hut, Lunchables, fucking Sundays, fucking sandwich cakes. That vegan shit is out the window. Now, I'm not God, I could be wrong, but Charlie Clips, you still fat as shit. It don't look like you vegan, okay? Now, my mother is big, so don't get it twisted. I love my big people, but my mother and the big people that I fuck with not gonna pretend like they're vegan if they're not. Kind of look like you was reaching for promotion at that time, or maybe you really thought you was, because a lot of time people start out being vegan and they change their mind. But I'm just letting you guys know these are things that Mav Hoffa could bring up. And I think if he brings this up and he displays this shit correctly, it can hit home. That's just my opinion. He could definitely talk about the slippers situation with Clips. Oh, my slippers. And you guys know I can know what you're talking about. I got on slippers myself. But the thing about me is, I don't give a fuck. I have fought with slippers on. If you don't know, I box. I have put on the gloves in slippers. I boxed in slippers, y'all. Okay? Matter of fact, I've had my way in slippers. So if you didn't jump in for a person, don't use slippers as a fucking excuse. That's all I'm gonna fucking say. Okay? Just say, I was trying to break it up. I'm not gonna jump in. And we all know why Clips didn't jump in, because he didn't want the beef with them Grape Street motherfuckers like that. All right? Well, disaster like that. Disaster in his peoples, I should say. But you guys get my point already. Let's move to the next. Some more bad for Charlie Clips is Charlie Clips hasn't been the old Charlie Clips. Well, he better be the old Charlie Clips in this battle, and that's self-explanatory. What's the more bad thing for Charlie Clips? I feel like if it has to get personal, Math Hoffa gets the advantage. Because I don't really know too much things that Clips could say that's personal about Math Hoffa. This tells me that the bag must have been good, because Clips kind of reminds me of Bill Collector taking Hitman Holla. Why the fuck would Bill Collector take Hitman Holla when we know Hitman Holla got dirt on you? We know Matt Hoffa got dirt on Clips, man. I don't give a fuck how cool y'all was. You dig? Now, I give ARP a pass because ARP, from what I'm hearing, ARP wasn't really cool with Matt Hoffa like that. Not only they wasn't cool, ARP has a business, a league. That's understandable. But Charlie Clips, from what some of the people don't know out there, Charlie Clips was so cool with Matt Hoffa. He went with Matt Hoffa to the hospital after the whole incident happened. Yeah, that's right. Matt Hoffa said it. He said that he woke up the next day after getting jumped, or could have been the same day, and Charlie Clips was right next to him, falling asleep in the hospital. And Matt Hoffa said he didn't know how to take that. He didn't know, damn, was it guilt? Or he just did that because he really fucked with me. Me personally, I don't know about you, Matt Hoffa, but I'm leaning towards more of the guilt side. Because that's like my homie get jumped and I don't do shit. The very least I can do is take him to the fucking hospital and wait there to make sure he's seen him there. What's some more bad for Charlie Clips though? Charlie Clips is not in his prime right now. He's headed downhill. But we all know, even actual fighters that box for a living, sometimes even when you're out of your prime, you do something it's called rewinding the clock. Okay? Charlie Clips is gonna have to rewind the clock in this battle. Now some people might say, oh, Matt Hoffa got to rewind the clock too. But the difference between Matt Hoffa and Charlie Clips is Matt Hoffa rejuvenated his career after 3-0ing Hollow. I don't give a fuck what you say. Hollow was not trash in that battle. Now, if Hollow was trash in that battle, then if he was trash in that battle, then I could say, oh, maybe, Hollow just gave this one away. No, it looks to me that like Hollow was actually trying to win, and he just got overpowered. Okay, Hollow was not trash in that battle. That's what I call a 3-0 edge. Okay, Hollow didn't really get killed to me. He just got edged every round. Okay, 3-0 edge. All right. And I could say some more bad about Charlie Clips, but I think I named enough already. Let's talk about some bad for Matt Hoffa. I think Charlie Clips is more loved and more respected than Matt Hoffa. Matt Hoffa got a grip of haters. A lot of people don't like Matt Hoffa. Charlie Clips, even Matt Hoffa said it before. I think he said, and I quote Matt Hoffa, he said he thinks a lot of people like Charlie Clips is because he's always happy. You guys, that can be kind of true. Alright? But I don't think it's 100% true, because I think some people like Charlie Clips because of his bars, It's nothing that Charlie Clips can't really do in the battle. He can perform, you know. He's funny. Got punchlines. It's nothing that Charlie Clips can't really do in the battle. So don't get it twisted. It's not just that, but I know what Matt was trying to say. Because if you got a person that's always happy, I can't stand a motherfucker that's always happy. But I know what Matt Hoffa saying, because sometimes it takes another person's good mood to put you in a good mood. And it seems like Charlie Clips is always in a good mood to me. And I don't like a motherfucker that's always happy, because it got to be something wrong with you. Not every day is a good day. Not every time is a good mood. Okay, you got to have some frowns on your face every now and then. It's fucked up to say, or at least a poker face. Not always, hey guys, how you doing? And Clips, he started to slow down that shit, but when Clips first started off, it seemed like he was always happy. Okay? But I will say, Mav Hoffa is the bad guy in this battle. Clips is the good guy. So what I'm basically saying is, Clips is more loved than Mav Hoffa. But I think a lot of people hate on Mav Hoffa. What else we got out there? Some more bad from Mav Hoffa. Besides the Hollow battle, and I think, who's the last guy he faced? It wasn't 7:30. You guys know what the fuck I'm talking about. The last battle, Mav Hoffa, the last battler Mav Hoffa faced, he's on a 2-win winning streak. Sometimes that can be a bad thing, because you just feel like all you have to do is come in the next battle and just be good and you'll win. No, man, you have to come in this battle and be great or extraordinary to beat Clips, because I know Clips ain't gonna play with you. I know for a fact Clips ain't gonna play with you, because this match right here, Clips 30 you or beat you clearly, that could set him up for bigger matches, which means paper is involved. So I definitely don't see Goods playing with you, son. And I'm not even from New York. I'm from Cali. But he ain't gonna play with you, done. Now, what's some more bad for Mav Hoffa? You know, the people not liking him. I said shit like that already. He's the bad guy, which means he has to put that extra on it to win the battle. To win the battle. Excuse me, coming down with a little bit of hiccups. What's some more bad for Mav Hoffa? I feel like you have a certain amount of people that want to see Mav Hoffa get cooked, especially Hollow fans. They want to see Mav Hoffa get cooked because of the whole shit with Hollow, right? But I'm done with that, because it's a lot more bad for both guys. But I just wanted to let you people know that, just to give you a feel of what I'm discussing here. Now let's talk about the best part of my prediction. It's the comparisons. Who's more lyrical? Mav Hoffa, Charlie Clips. You guys, I really feel like Mav Hoffa and Charlie Clips, when it comes down to lyrical ability, and I hate to give out draws, y'all, but I allow myself one draw. Even when I judge fights, even when I predict fights, I allow myself at the very maximum one draw, because you have to pick somebody. But in this situation, I'm gonna say lyrical ability could be a draw, in my opinion, because they're both not crazy lyrical. Mav Hoffa can get lyrical just as well as Charlie Clips, but this is just not their strong point. So I'm just gonna say a draw. One draw. All right. Let's get to the next thing. Who has better performance? Mav Hoffa on 100. Mav Hoffa on 100 can perform. On 100. But I really feel like Charlie Clips, even when he's on 70%, 80%, he can perform. So I'm gonna roll with Charlie Clips for this one, man. Oh, guess what room she's in? Oh, that is crazy to me when he's even on 80. So I'm going to lean towards Charlie Clips. Let's keep the train rolling. What else we got next? Who's more funnier? My God, see, this is another draw right here, really. But I gotta pick somebody because I used my draw already. So when it comes down to humor ability, marinate on this for a second. So, humor ability. I'm not gonna lie, man. Math Hoffa is funny as shit to me, man. I fuck with math, but I can't give you this, math. I must admit, Charlie Clips. Now, one thing I will say about math is he gives me the more realistic funny shit, because I'm a dude that I find more realistic funny shit funnier than goofy funny shit. What I mean by that, let me give you an example. Math Hoffa gives you the real funny shit. I would say like Cat Williams. And Charlie Clips is more of the goofy funny shit, like maybe Marlon Wayans. Alright? But the thing about Charlie Clips, the reason I'm edging Charlie Clips is because I feel like he can do both. He can give you that real funny shit and the goofy funny shit. So I'm gonna roll with Charlie Clips barely though. Because Hollow is fun. I mean, Math Hoffa is funny. But I'm going to roll with Charlie Clips barely when it comes down to humor ability. Let's talk about what's the next comparison. Personals. Math Hoffa got this hands down. Math Hoffa definitely got the personals in the bag. Yes, I seen Charlie Clips do personals before, but it don't hit like Math Hoffa. Matter of fact, this is Math Hoffa's biggest strong point. When you have to think of any reason why Math Hoffa is winning a battle, it's because of personals. That's one of the main reasons. And one of the things I like about Math Hoffa is his personals. It do not seem like he's lying. I mean, let's give you examples. The pistol whipping Murder Moose shit. Who denied that? Fuck denying it. Let's talk about some battler who actually confessed that what Math Hoffa was saying was true. Disaster. He admitted that he was really broke and he was stressing the fuck out before their battle. So I feel like Disaster's personals is gonna hit home a little more. Not to mention, we all know he got personals on Clips. So when it comes down to a personal aspect, I'm rolling with Math Hoffa. What's next? Performance. Both of these guys can perform, y'all. I said performance already. No, I didn't mean to say perform. What we got next? Who has better delivery? Damn, I fuck with Math delivery heavy. But I'm gonna edge Charlie Clips on this one, you guys. I have to. I love Math Hoffa's delivery when he's on 100. But see, most of the things I'm basing this off of is when Math Hoffa's on 100. When Math Hoffa's on 100, I feel like he has some of the best delivery in the world. But Mav's not always on 100. Neither is Charlie Clips. But some of Charlie Clips shit, even on 70, is alright. So with this one, I have to roll with. I have to roll with Charlie Clips on this one, y'all. When it comes out to delivery, I feel like Charlie Clips has the better delivery than Math Hoffa. If I had to give a scale from 1 to 10, I would say Charlie Clips on 100, I would say a 9. Math Hoffa on 100, I would say 8, 8.5. You dig? They both have good delivery, but I'm leaning towards. Of course, I'm leaning towards, shit. Got a cute bitch walking by. God damn. That's one thing that distracts us is some ass, huh? Shit. But, back to what I was saying. I'm leaning towards Clips. What else we got there, people? I would say I'm missing something. Lyrical, I said that. Funniness, I said that. It feels like I'm missing one or two. I can't think of it right now, but I feel like I'm missing one or two things. It's gonna come out. Okay, fuck it. Disrespectful? I think it is disrespectful. Who's more disrespectful out of the two? Hoffa. Alright? This one clearly goes to Math. Okay? And I think this one is self-explanatory. So let's just get to the end parts of the video, which is my prediction, who I actually got winning, and who's the overall better battle rapper. The overall better battle rapper is Charlie Clips. But as I say in my fights, and I want to say this in my battle rap predictions, just because you're the better battle rapper don't mean you're gonna win. We all knew that Muhammad Ali was clearly better than Joe Frazier. Joe Frazier won the first fight. We all know that fucking, and I hate to say this, because K-Shine is nice, but we all know Verb is nicer than K-Shine. Come on, let's be real. Who won that battle? Who got 3-0 that battle? Verb did. Okay? If that's not good enough, let me give you another example. We all know that. You guys know what I'm talking about here. I shouldn't even have to explain no more. We all seen somebody that's nicer than the other person get 30 by that other person. Let's not even go there. So let's just talk about who I got winning and how do I see the battle playing out. I see this battle being a good debatable battle going either way, because I feel like they're both going to bring it, because they both can afford a loss. Both of these guys cannot afford a loss in their career right now. Not to mention they're both 40. Alright? People don't want to talk about this shit. Age matters in battling too. And sometimes when a battler is getting too old, sometimes it's a good thing. Sometimes it's actually a good thing, because you don't have time to play around. So who I got winning this battle? It might shock y'all, but I'm going with Math Hoffa, yo. I think Math Hoffa is going to come in this battle. He's going to take Charlie Clips very serious. He's going to bring up some of the personal shit with Charlie Clips. And I feel like the personals is going to edge Math battle. Will I be surprised if Charlie Clips won? Hell no. But I got Math Hoffa 2-1. 2-1, light 2-1, Sue Surf voice, Math Hoffa. Alright? That's my opinion. Let me know yours. I'm out.